This is Darth Muffin, and I'm going to show you how to make an electric lighter. First, all you need is a spring, fairly thick, and the ones that are springy like that. You need some wire. I use 23 gauge solid wire. The solid is important. You need some needle nose pliers for cutting and bending. And a power source. I'm using a 6 volt 4.5 amp hour battery, which is fairly powerful, so I don't expect this to last very long. First of all, you need to bend out a part of your spring. The factors of this really depend on the size, the length of the spring, the thickness of even the wires. So I mean, the literally results may vary. This one I'm using about 20 gauge wire, not too thick, but it is strong, and about maybe an inch or two long. And then you basically just take your solid wire and cut about the same length of the wire off the plastic off. I'm using my teeth for this, so it's fairly easy there. We got an inch. Now you just take your other one and do the same. And then you wrap one end. Don't go all the way to the plastic. Leave some room, because when this thing gets hot, you don't want your plastic melting, or you might actually start an actual fire with the wires. You just simply wrap it on the end of the spring, and if you need to, just use your pliers. And you'll actually need to too, because you'll need to clamp them down to make sure they're nice and sturdy, so when they get hot they don't corrode, and they'll probably start smoking, so that isn't a good thing. And just keep twisting and just bend it just so it looks good. It doesn't have to look pretty, but something like this. And you simply repeat with the other one, leaving about maybe an inch to at least half an inch, and any less and you might get that wire too hot, or you might accidentally melt the plastic, and that's not a good thing. So just simply repeat. And it should look something like this. And then you want to take your pliers and bend the spring carefully up and over, so eventually you're going to want to make a loop, so you have more surface area at one time that'll get hot, and it'll actually cause it to radiate more, so you'll get more heat out. And you just bend this here. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just make sure you do not have the wires connected. That's very important. See right here, they're almost connected. That's not good. I have to spread those out a bit more. And you're going to need some electrical tape too. This isn't that necessary, but if you want it to stay put, I consider having a little bit of electrical tape. And have a lot too. Take like a long strip of electrical tape, place it on the wires, and right above the plastic. Don't touch the wires with the electrical tape. Just wrap them around the wire, around here. See, I spread them farther apart, and then this tape will basically secure it and insulate it from your fingers if you're holding it right there. And no matter what you do, don't have this thing on for too long, because either the battery will get hot, which it shouldn't very easily, because all the heat's being dissipated from the spring, and then just strip the other ends. But just don't have it too long, because you might get burnout, or your battery might get too hot and it may explode. Alright, I think this is about good. And let's put it on the battery and test. And as you can tell, right away it blows up. And as you can tell in this slow-mo, look at this. I used a little, it even sparks there, and actually sparks on the table for a little while. Just trial and error. So that's how you make a battery-operated igniter.